Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend. Now it's time to get back to work, and we're going to do that today. We've got several very practical segments that we're going to be focusing on, and we're going to have a lot of fun with some great information. Jason Arcemont, who's a longtime friend of the Price of Business, and he's going to be joining us here this very first segment. And he's an entrepreneur with a lot of different enterprises, and including Brightbox and several other different companies. He's got a new endeavor that he's involved in. We're excited to learn about it today on the program. Welcome, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Tell us a little bit about your enterprises, and then introduce your current business activity that we're going to focus on today.
Absolutely. So our current enterprises, everything we're doing always revolves around business services. How can we help companies grow? And we've started that with Brightbox, which is a brand marketing firm, helping companies to get their message out there and grow their business. That kind of rolled into a trade show exhibit company, a printing company, an HR outsourcing group. And our latest endeavor that we have that we wanted to introduce today to you guys is ontoboxtraining.com. ontoboxtraining.com is a partnered venture with Daniel Cohen, an amazing guy here in Houston. We are powerful training for professional people. We basically have combined the Inc. 500 business acumen of the Brightbox family of businesses with some Tier 1 academic prowess to teach sales, marketing, corporate culture, and it's taken off and it's doing extremely well.
Very good. And Daniel is joining us as well. Daniel, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Kevin. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your background, how you ended up working with Jason.
You know, Jason and I met about 6 or 7 years ago. He was starting out Brightbox, obviously now a very powerful marketing company. And at the time, I was kind of on an education and business track. Went on eventually to work in business and work very closely with Jason, and also get my master's degree right here in Houston at University of Houston in public relations. And I've always been fascinated at the crossover between education and business and how we can train people to do better in business and get better business outcomes.
Yeah, very good. So, Jason, what is OntoBox Training going to do, and how is it different from the other business models that are out there?
Absolutely. What the OntoBox Training is doing is we're, kind of like I was saying, a lot of these educational groups are more academic-based. We're bringing in that Inc. 500 business acumen that has made all of our companies successful, helping training our 60-plus employees over the past 6 years, and combining that with some true Tier 1 academic prowess. And what we've been doing here lately is, obviously doing, management style, corporate culture, but probably the hottest one that we've been getting a lot of requests for here lately has been our digital sales mastery. I'll let Daniel talk a little bit about what that course is and how it all works, but that's definitely been a hot one for us.
Yeah, very good. Talk about that.
Digital sales mastery is taking the standard sales and procedures that a lot of businesses have put into play, but updating them for the modern era. Because a lot of the digital programs out there and education courses that focus on helping people learn social media and helping people engage with digital business properties focus more on metrics that may not be directly sales related. So digital sales mastery helps members of sales teams and representatives who are both on the road and in-house in the actual business learn how to leverage that for prospecting, leads, shortening the sales cycle, and really just getting better overall results.
Right. Of course, one of the adages out there, is the importance of content being king, and that has not changed at all. And I guess this business really honors that concept. Talk a little bit about that, Jason.
Well, yeah, always content is king, but what we found is that where people are falling short is the true engagement of the social media platforms. So many times people are just dumping content and they're leaving it and they're hoping that all of a sudden they're going to start getting messages pop up in their inbox requesting business or requesting connection, and that's just not the case. And so for so many of our clients, they have senior level sales guys who just aren't accustomed to the truly dynamic world of social media, particularly LinkedIn. and how to use that to identify a target audience, put the right type of content on there, and then follow back up in the appropriate way to make sure that you can get the connection, learn about the individual, and when you make that pitch, you'll be able to kind of read their minds and know exactly where they're coming from.
So, Danny, what kind of companies are going to want to use this service?
Oh, all kinds of companies, but we have 3 different tracks. So we've got a corporate, an academic, and a personal track. So whether you're a huge industrial company or more of a B2B or B2C retail, or if you're looking to jumpstart your career and learn some basic skills that are going to help you get into an Inc. 500 company and make a difference, or if you want to bring us in for education purposes as well and into an educational program, we have courses and we have tracks for all 3, and we can be effective in all 3. And we've been very effective so far with the people we've worked with.
So, Jason, your clients are both end-user individuals as well as companies. Elaborate. It's kind of an interesting business model.
Yeah, so on a regular basis, we hold kind of online educational events where we invite individuals to be able to sign up and gain the extra edge to help climb that corporate ladder, that professional advancement that they're looking for. And that was one of the big things that I think was important for me as an entrepreneur coming up through my ranks over the years, was I was always looking for that next edge that I could get to, kind of weed out the competition within the office to make sure that I was standing out and I was getting the recognition I needed. And so obviously when we started this company, we knew that corporate training in a big, large classroom was going to be important. But Daniel and I both shared the passion of making sure that we had something that was going to be able to help the individual grow in their personal advancement. We're really proud about our learning styles as well. Daniel's been able to articulate well these 4 categories of learning styles that maybe I'll let him go into.
Just have to wrap it up, Jason. Any final thoughts before I let you guys go?
Well, we appreciate it. You can always check us out on ontoboxtraining.com. Professionals, corporate, personals. We'd love the opportunity to talk with you and identify a correct curriculum to get you on the right path.
That's ONTO boxtraining.com. ontoboxtraining.com. Daniel Cohen and Jason Arcemont. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you, Kevin.
When we come back, much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here does show up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.